He thought it was just fatigue until walking up a few stairs felt like his body was shutting down. Doctors said he was fine, but something was seriously wrong. Before all this, he was the kind of person who never sat still. Full-time job, weekend hikes, always on the move. Energy was never a problem. Until one summer, something changed. And slowly, it got worse. Carrying groceries felt heavier. Simple tasks took more effort. And the exhaustion? It wasn't normal. It felt deep. Weeks turned into months, then months into years. Doctor after doctor told him the same thing. You're fine. Maybe it's stress. Maybe you're just overworked. At one point, he started to believe them. Maybe it was in his head, but his life kept shrinking. He had to quit his job, stopped seeing friends, and it felt like his life was slipping away. And then more signs appeared. He'd get out of breath just walking a short distance. His ankles started swelling. A dry cough showed up, especially at night. He'd feel dizzy just standing up too fast. Each symptom seemed unrelated. Each doctor visit, another dead end. Until one day, everything changed. After a sudden episode where his heart started racing for no reason, he was finally referred to a specialist, a cardiologist. And for the first time, someone actually listened. She didn't dismiss it. She connected the dots: severe fatigue, shortness of breath, swelling, and palpitations. Together, they pointed to something deeper. She ordered a test called an echocardiogram, an ultrasound of the heart, and that's when they found it. His heart wasn't pumping properly. He had heart failure. Not that his heart had stopped, but it had become too weak to supply his body with enough oxygen. That's why his muscles felt heavy, his brain foggy, and his body didn't get what it needed to function. The fatigue was his heart struggling. That diagnosis was terrifying, but it was also the beginning of getting his life back. Because now, there was a plan, and it was simpler than he expected. First, he had to learn how to manage his energy. Instead of pushing through exhaustion, he started pacing himself, breaking tasks into smaller steps, and resting before he felt completely drained. It felt frustrating at first, but it stopped the crashes that made everything worse. Second, he introduced gentle, consistent movement. Not intense workouts, just short walks. A few minutes a day. Over time, this helped strengthen his heart without overwhelming it. And slowly, his stamina began to return. Third, he made targeted lifestyle changes. Reducing salt intake helped prevent fluid buildup, which eased the swelling in his legs. Improving his sleep gave his body a better chance to recover each night. And staying consistent with treatment helped stabilize his condition. It wasn't instant, but over time, everything started to change. Today, he's not the same as before, but he's living again. And the scariest part? For a long time, it just felt like being tired. Nothing serious, nothing urgent, but it was. If your fatigue feels deeper than normal, don't ignore it. Because sometimes, it's not just tiredness. If this made you think differently about your health, hit the like button. It helps more people see this. Subscribe to Science of Us for more real stories like this, and share this with someone who keeps saying, "I'm just tired." They might need to see this. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.